Good.
Hi everybody, how you doing?
Hi there. This is exciting.
It
Party
is
mode.
exciting.
Party mode. The thing is that we haven't got any streamers or balloons or anything because, we run busy lives, But pretend, yahoo! This is Quantum Herbal Party. Woohoo! Okay.
What's this party all about then, Karen?
Well, we're going to introduce the quantum herbs because so many people go, what's it all about? Because it's so new, so unique, so different. But first off, Stephanie, I think we should introduce ourselves because some people here won't know us. So Stephanie, introduce yourself.
Well, hi everybody, I'm Stephanie Hunter. I'm down here in Hamilton, New Zealand. And I have been a long-term colleague of Karen's. Well, we were talking about 5 years or so now, Karen?
I think it's more than that, but we won't go too much into time, eh?
Time is fast irrelevant, I feel.
Yeah, totally irrelevant. Yeah.
Excellent. And I'm a natural health therapist, and I've been into all forms of healing and helping people since I could draw breath. I'm very keen and very excited about what we're doing here today because this is so unique, next stage, revolutionary. Oh gosh, you understand what I mean as you go through. So it is really hard to explain the quantum herbal healing because it's never been done before to my knowledge. No. So this is very, very exciting. So Karen, introduce yourself before I start rambling on about quantum herbal healing.
Okay, my name's Karen Creighton. I've been fortunate enough to be working in the field of natural health for 35 years. So I've worked as a natural nutritionist, medical herbalist, quantum practitioner, bioenergetic practitioner, and lots of other things. So, and I've been fortunate enough to have been able to co-create with the universe because I just do as I'm told, which is anyone who knows me is actually quite unique that I should do as I'm told because not many physical people can make me do as I'm told. But spirit are a lot more coercive, I suppose. And so basically, I've been fortunate enough to create the quantum meridian detox products, the quantum essence products, and now quantum herbal healing modality. So let's call it a modality because it's not products per se, but it is so effective, especially in this time when we're being bombarded with various different ailments, a lot of stress. We've got viruses that are coming in now that we, often don't know what we're doing with. So these are going to be very, very useful tools for you to play with. And so what we decided to do was to, if we have time, so we're only going to we're just doing this for 30 minutes because we know all of you are busy and we don't want to we don't want to share everything about these because it's very special. And so we want you to really, I think we're going to be able to do 2 herbs today, aren't we, Stephanie? So what we're going to do is we were going to, Stephanie's going to do a randomly selected number between 1 and 44. And then we're going to go through the process. But Stephanie, anything else you want to share before we start?
Sure. Really so what are these quantum herbal parties going to be about? Well, what we're going to be doing in quantum herbal parties, first of all, is having lots of fun. Because anything to do with the world of quantum really is about returning to a state of joy. And notice how my voice is starting to speed up. So I'll try and slow it down. Okay. Take a breath, Steph, and talk slower so people can understand you. Okay, I hear that. So with the quantum herbal parties, what we're going to do here is we're going to invite you all to come and have some fun with us. And it's literally just going to be on the spur of the moment. We might decide to do one at 2:15 on a Wednesday like we've done, and we might do one at X number of time and X number of day. It's going to be totally just on a random spur of the moment. So keep your eyes open and come and join us and bring your friends along as well. So during the quantum herbal parties, you're going to get a chance and an opportunity to have a bit of a discussion with us about the herbals, a little bit of a discussion about us about the quantums and also the meridians, and have a bit of play. Just play and play. You know, when you go to a party, you want to have fun, you want to ramp up the energy, you want to have a chat about the local gossip and about the new things happening in your life. Well, that's what these parties are going to be about too. And during the parties, I'm going to randomly select a number between 1 and 44. At the moment, I'm thinking I'm going to randomly select one of the 44 herbs that Karen has been writing about. But the more people who join the party, I might just randomly select the number between 1 and however many people in the room. It's all going to be fun, and it's all going to be ad hoc. So let's just have some fun with it.
Yeah.
So hopefully that explains it a little bit more better. God, that's such bad English. Better, right?
You've been on the bottle again, Stephanie. You know,
I have.
Yeah.
All this beautiful water I drink, I tell you.
Me too. Yeah, so
gets me totally energized.
So
excellent.
The thing which I think we want to emphasize is health is fun. When you're in a level of vibration that is upbeat and everything else, that raises your frequency, raises your vibration, so your health can't help but improve. And you know, so that's what we're
I hear you.
Emphasize. And we know that laughter is truly, truly the best medicine. And so that's why you won't hear us being terribly serious about almost anything, even though some of the subject matter can be. So it's
secret sister. I love it. So just leading into that a little bit further, guys, because part of my background is mentoring and supporting people through times of changes and conflict and all that sort of stuff, you know, trauma. Is also what you focus on grows. Understand that what you focus on grows. If you want to focus on stuff that's causing you stress in life, guess what? It's going to control you. But if you want to focus on, you know what, I can heal that, I can work with it, I can deal with it, I can climb through it, I can release it, all those positive things, and then go, you know what, I'm going to focus on the good things in life. That grows, and with that, your energy grows. You know, and from a physical point of view, really poignant at the moment, and really important at the moment with this bug going around the world that's just launched. I won't mention any name because it's just a label. Yeah. But fear will drive you into sickness every single time a coconut. Fear will drive you into sickness. So understand this. You are enough. You are enough. You are enough. And you are enough. And just remember that. So keep your waters out. I only drink Kangen water. That's all I drink nowadays. If anybody wants to talk to me about that, just ask me why. But it's all about the energy. And the energy gets into your cellular structure. And it just brings you up. And it's the same with your attitude, and it's the same with your working with herbs, and the same with working with quantums. And I'm rambling now. So just, and cut a long story short, let's just have some fun. So shall we get started, Karen?
Let's get going, because, you know, we're going to try and introduce you to 2 of our wonderful, wonderful herbs. And so what I want you to do is, please, if you can, be in a nice, quiet, relaxed space, if you can. You can hide away in a cafe and close your eyes as well. It doesn't really matter as long as you've got earphones on. But it's just a matter of you being present and enjoying this, because this really is a really interesting process that can really, really help you. So Stephanie, I think what we do when you do the random generator is, what do we need as a collective, as a herb, for right here, right now? This really is random, guys. We haven't chosen these, so.
Well, it's random to us human beings, but we've just asked for assistance from our guides to help us all. For those of you listening to this video, those of you who have joined us in the party, I'm generating a number now. A number is 35, please, Karen.
35. Okay, that's an interesting one. Now, 35 is lovely, lovely rosemary. And you might think, oh my gosh, rosemary is just a common or garden herb that we have, most of us have in our garden. But believe it or not, we are actually really, this herb is just amazing, because it's a phenomenal herb that can help in so many ways. And I'm going to go over it with you. Now, first, before I go over the herb, I'm going to share the screen. And I'm going to put rosemary, the photograph we have, hopefully, if it plays the game. Where are we going? Bear with me. It seems to have disappeared. Hang on. Can you see it? Can you see rosemary?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. Screen 1, no. Screen 2. Oh, don't you love it when they do this? I'm just going to get rid of that. And okay.
Welcome to the party, guys. I just had a quick check, and I see that we have a few participants. Excellent. See, my words are getting all excited now. Feel free to drop some stuff into the chat if you want to.
Yeah.
Now, just while you're bringing that up, Karen, rosemary, isn't that an anti-fly herb as well, doesn't it? Put the flies away, scare the flies
Well,
away.
it can do. It can be an amazing herb. For some reason, I think I've got too many windows open, so this is why. Um, I've been doing too much work, you see. And so the thing with rosemary is one of the essential oils that's in thieves, and thieves is a formula that was used during the plague. And it was the thieves who used to go into the plague victim houses, and it's a powerful antibacterial. And also, but the thing is, as a herbalist, we use it mainly for mental clarity. So if you're needing more attention, more va-va-voom, then dear old rosemary can really help. And
I love that, because you've just done 3 confirmations there for me. First of all, mental clarity. Before the party started, I shared with Karen that a member of my family's had a brain injury, and she's struggling with getting the mind clear at the moment. So we were just chatting, getting the party started. Rosemary's come through on that vibe.
Can you
then,
see
of course,
now?
we've got the antibacterial, which is fantastic, because at the moment we have this coronavirus going around the world. Well, not going around the world, but the fear of the coronavirus. Antibacterial. What more do we need? But there's thieves that you're talking about, Karen. I love it. Now, This is a gorgeous imagery. You can see that now, Karen.
Good. So the other thing about rosemary is it's a really wonderful culinary, as we know, and you use it along with oregano and thyme and all those sorts of things. And they, again, are antioxidants and everything else. But also rosemary has anti-inflammatory compounds, so it can help bring inflammation down, and really particularly good for chest infections and things like that. Great for improving digestion, enhancing memory, concentration, as I said before. Also, it can help protect the neurological system, so your central nervous system. So really good for the brain, and it can actually fight off free radicals that could be affecting your brain. Can prevent brain aging. Also is researched to be helping prevent cancer, and there's lots of, and also macular degeneration. So quite a few little uses that rosemary can be incredibly useful for you for. And this is the exciting bit about all of this. So as you can see, that photograph of rosemary is in front of you. But what you might not be able to see, some of you might be able to, because you'll be very sensitive, and so you'll be able to feel the frequencies that are behind this. Behind the rosemary is built in is sacred geometry, and sacred geometry enhances everything around it. And so we're surrounded by it. And you might have noticed that with my vitality, I've got actually the flower of life, and that is sacred geometry. And that's another workshop all on its own. So we won't go into that. But basically, what we do is with the rosemary and the plants and the flowers and all the other herbs, is we put sacred geometry behind them. And then also we process it with music, certain frequency of music for every different herb. And really and truly, you don't need to know this, but I'm just sharing with you what goes into it, and also a little bit of magic. So what I would like you to do right here is we're going to do a little process that's going to show you how quick this is, but also how effective this is. So what I would like you to do is sit quietly, relax, just relax. And if you've got a phone in front of you and you're watching it on your phone, then or you've got a computer or iPad or whatever you're using, is just keep that photograph in front of you. And I want you to really, really drink it in. So we're just going to go through a process. So this is our lovely rosemary. I would like you to really look deeply into the colors and the shapes of the leaves, and the colors and the shapes of the flowers, and look at the depth of what that is. And some of you might be able to imagine the wonderful smell that rosemary can bring. And so what I would like you to do now is I'd like you to really, really focus, really take every single detail on board of that photograph, and just really focus in on that, maybe one flower and a few leaves. Just really focus. What I want you to do is I want you to really impregnate that into your brain, so that when you close your eyes, you can see that photograph behind your eyelids. I'm going to give you a few seconds to really have a look without me yattering on. And so just really look at the photograph. And when you're ready, please close your eyes and see wonderful rosemary right behind your eyelids. And then what I'd like you to do is to allow the vibration and frequency that is rosemary to infiltrate from your eyelids and take it through the whole of your brain. Feel the frequency and energy of rosemary infiltrating every single crevice of your brain, feeling it lighting up and feeling the huge benefits that rosemary can bring to your neurological, to your brain system. And then when your brain is totally filled with the fantastic vibration, frequency of energy that is rosemary, allow the energy to then slip through to every other part of your skull. So it fills your eyelids, so it fills your nasal cavity, so it fills your mouth, so it tingles with your teeth, and your lips are tingling from that energy frequency of that is rosemary. Feel that energy get to the tips of your ears and to the tips of your nose. And once you feel that pulsing, vibrating frequency of energy, I would like you then to take the energy down through each and every vertebrae, gently allowing it to slip down through each and every vertebrae, from your spinal cord out into the bone, the structure, the cartilage, and each and every nerve ending that radiates from your spine, and take it down and down and down and down until it reaches your tailbone. When it reaches your tailbone, I would like you to then bring that energy gently up into your skull again, and then down again into your tailbone, and then up and down, so that your spine and your brain is pulsating with that vibrational frequency that is rosemary. And when you're ready, I would like you then to take that energy, frequency, vibration into every single area of your legs, from your hip bone, through the muscles, down, through the tendons, through the venous system, through the lymphatic system, so that every single part of your legs, from the tops of your hip bones down into your knees, and then down through your calves and into your feet. So you can feel the vibration, the frequency, the energy that is rosemary. So it goes to the tips of your toes. And when you've done that, then bring your attention, keeping that energy flowing throughout your legs, up into your torso. Bring that energy and let that energy radiate out from your spine through every single part of your torso, so that your lungs, your liver, your kidneys, your digestive tract, your stomach, every single part of you is actually immersed with this beautiful, wonderful frequency energy that is rosemary. Feel its huge benefits infiltrating every single cell of your torso. And then bring that wonderful energy from your shoulders down into your arms, through every muscle, every tendon, every bone, every cell, and to the tips of your fingers, so that you can feel that energy vibrating, but it wants to get out. And just feel the vibration, the frequency that is rosemary radiating from every single cell of your body. And if you choose, allow that energy to radiate out through your auric field so that every single part of your being totally and utterly lights up with the frequency that is rosemary. Enjoy this wonderful energy that you can tap into at any time. And when you're ready, please put your hands together in front of your heart in the prayer position and ask Rosemary, dear Rosemary, please be there for me whenever I call upon you, whenever I put my hands in this position and I ask for your help. Please allow the frequency, the energy, the vibration that is rosemary to come to help me as often or as in frequency as I choose. And when you're ready, put your arms down by your side and come back and join us. Okay. I love doing that. I don't know how everyone else feels. I could smell rosemary. I don't know if you could. I've got a very vivid imagination. But I would love for anyone, if you want to put your hand up, if you want to share how you felt with that, because it was really, it's really quite interesting. Tracy.
That was awesome. I could smell the rosemary and as well. And my brain feels, it's like someone's cleaned my brain. I want to do this like a bottle brush. Yes, come in there and cleaned it out. My brain feels really invigorated with rosemary. I wasn't expecting that, but actually it feels really cleared.
Yeah.
Clarity, invigorated. And the other thing I'm aware of, I can feel space in my head. Whatever that's about.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, because you know, it comes to mind with that. I don't know if any of you know Harry Potter, but the Pensieve comes to mind, where you take out memories and things you don't actually need.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Tracy, for that share. Anyone else?
That's beautiful.
Okay, Stephanie, anything you want to share? Anything?
I'm always blown away. I'm being quiet on purpose to give other people a chance to speak.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't want to force any.
I could smell rosemary. I could taste it. I could feel it, like almost like an oily substance. So I don't know where that was coming from, but I could feel it. It was just so comforting, but so invigorating as well.
The crickets have come alive. Have you noticed?
Yeah. They want to join the party.
Of course. So that is just one of our 44 hubs, and it looks like, are we going to have time to do another one, Stephanie? Because it's we've actually done nearly 35 minutes. I didn't realize, how long was that? It's about 10 minutes, isn't it?
I stepped out. I don't know.
Okay. Well, should we do another one as an added extra? And
okay. All right.
So get your random generator.
Random organizer. Shall we do another random generator?
Yeah, go. Unless anyone else.
3, 2, 1. Random generate. Number 10, please, Karen.
Hang on. I've lost my list. Hang on. Where's it gone? We're having technical difficulties, guys. So, well, I am anyway. Okay. Wonderful. Number 10 is cinnamon. So cinnamon, isn't that interesting? Now, cinnamon is a beautiful, beautiful herb. We all know it as a spice that it makes yummy curries and things like that. But did you know that it's incredibly good for blood sugars? And so can be hugely beneficial. So what I'll do is I'll bring the the photo up again? Hopefully it's a bit simpler this time, because last time it took us ages. Well, it took me ages to get it there. Okay, cool. So it looks like I've got it. By George, she's got it. Right. So there is cinnamon just there for you. And as I said before, the sacred geometry is behind it. You won't be able to see it, but if you really get linked in with it, you will really be able to. So cinnamon can help reduce blood sugars. So really good if anyone has metabolic syndrome or verging on diabetes. Even if you have type 2 diabetes, it can be hugely beneficial, because if you have it daily, it can help reduce fasting blood sugars and insulin resistance. So it's really good for that. It's also good for protecting the heart. It's good to help if anyone suffers with period cramps and things. It's fantastic for that. And also anyone you know might have polycystic ovary syndrome. It's really great for that. It also is supposed to help with weight loss, but that's mainly because of the blood sugar rectification. So the good thing about this herb is it's one of those ones that you can use on a daily basis. So look, if you have metabolic syndrome or a problem with blood sugars where you get really lightheaded and you get dizzy and stuff if you don't eat properly, or if you don't eat on a regular basis, then cinnamon could be a wonderful herb for you to be able to call on a daily basis. So the great thing about all of these herbs, the 44 that we have, there's some amazing ones. And so we've got sort of andrographis, which is like a herbal antibiotic. It's great for the herpes. We've got cleavers, which is great for lymphatics. We've got so many, it's just hard to choose, but I'm glad we've chosen this one. And so with these, is you can call on them at any time and there is no contraindication. So you can take your normal medication if you need to, but there's no problem. You can layer them. And what I mean by layering them, like we did the process with our lovely rosemary, and we're going to do a process with cinnamon, and you can call upon those to come in at any time, and you can do as many as you like all the time. So the frequency of rosemary now, for you, those who did the meditation, that frequency is there for you when you need it. All you need to do is put your hands together in front of your heart and ask rosemary's energy to come through. Actually, guys, do you want to give it a go? Do you want to have a just a go? Put your hands in front of your heart, close your eyes, and ask rosemary energy to come through to you, and see if you feel it. Because that's what this is all about, is so that you can do this download at any time. So we've got recordings for all of these herbs of the meditation, and they're all slightly different. And basically, once you've done them, the whole frequency energy of that herb is actually locked into your cellular matrix. So you have like a medicine chest in your body. And so that is the whole reason for it. So you don't have to carry a load of medicine around with you, and also it's better for the planet, in my opinion anyway. Okay, so I'll stop rabbiting on, and we'll get into downloading cinnamon. Okay, guys, so if you can really have a look at what those cinnamon sticks look like. The reason I chose the cinnamon quills rather than the plant is you can identify it. We all know what cinnamon looks like. We know what it smells like in this form. I've got a photograph of the tree, but we don't identify with it, so it's much harder on the body to actually be able to visualize it and know what it is. So if you'd like to just look at that cinnamon and really look at the different colors, look at the dark behind it, look at the cylindrical shape of it, the way it rolls around, the way it just sits nicely on top of one another, and how it curls into it. And just try and visualize what it smells like, because we all know what cinnamon smells like. And so what I would like you to do, as soon as you're ready, you really put that behind your eyelid, so that when you close your eyes, you can see that photograph of cinnamon quilt. And so once you've done that, we'll get started. Okay, and close your eyes and see those wonderful cinnamon quills. See that wonderful energy that is cinnamon behind your eyelids. And once it's there, what I would love you to do is to take the energy frequency that is cinnamon and take it throughout the whole of your skull, through the whole of your brain, through the hypothalamus, the pituitary, the pineal gland. Take that energy vibration frequency that is cinnamon and allow it to cover, to infiltrate every single cell in your head cavity, so that it actually infiltrates through every hair follicle, so that it goes to your ears, your nose, your eyes, your mouth, your eyebrows, your teeth, and just allow that whole wonderful frequency, energy that is cinnamon, to really coat and infiltrate every single cell that is in your head, every single part of your head, so you can feel the energy just pulsing and trying to move through, and allow that then to drop down through each and every vertebrae of your spine, from the spinal cord all the way through to each vertebrae, each piece of cartilage, each nerve ending, so that you drop down. Each vertebrae drop down and down and down until you reach your tailbone. And when you reach your tailbone, just allow that energy frequency, feel that energy frequency vibrate throughout the whole of your spine and up into your head. And then take that energy back down into your tailbone and up again into your head, so that you feel that vibration just going up and down. And then allow that energy to settle into your tailbone and take it through from your hips, the pelvic cavity, down into each and every muscle, tendon, bone, blood cell, blood vein, capillary, lymphatic system. Just take it down to your knees, through your knees to your ankles, and down to the tips of your toes. So you feel that vibrational energy just coursing through you, that energy frequency that is cinnamon. And then take your attention through to your spine again, and then bring that energy from your spine and out into every single part of your torso, so that your lungs, your heart, your pancreas, your liver, your digestive tract, your small, your large intestine, your stomach, and your ovaries or your testes, allow every single part of your body to be completely and utterly infiltrated with the energy vibration frequency that is cinnamon. Feel the balancing act that cinnamon has, helping your body to access energy whenever it's needed. Allow that energy to just infiltrate through every single pore of your torso. Then bring that energy to your shoulders and down into your elbows, through each and every bone, muscle, tendon, and then through to the tips of your fingers. And feel that energy pulsate and vibrate, that fantastic energy, healing energy that is cinnamon. And then let it infiltrate out into your auric field if you choose, and feel the energy swirling in you and out of you. Allow that pulse of fantastic energy to just be into every single cell that is you. And when you're ready, please put your hands together and ask cinnamon to be there for you when you need it. Cinnamon, please come to help me every time I ask. When I put my hands together in this position and I ask with your name, Cinnamon, you are there for me whenever I'm needed, whenever you're needed. And so it is. And when you're ready, please put your hands down by your side and allow your body to come to. Welcome back, everyone. Okay, I've done my bit now. I think I feel a little
That's
bit quiet.
amazing. That is absolutely amazing. How did everybody feel about that?
Do you want to have a word, Barbara? Hello, Barbara.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Lovely to be part of the group. Yeah, I enjoyed that. It was something really different, so we'll play with that in the next few days.
Yeah, do. So just whenever you feel the need, just ask for either rosemary or cinnamon to come to your assistance, and you'll feel it. You really will. And the great thing is they feel totally different to one another.
Yeah. Thank you. I enjoyed that.
Good.
And I'm really enjoying the essences too. I've had huge amounts of insight, and I'm just working my way through that and breathing my way through that.
Fabulous. We will talk.
Yes.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Barbara. You're a star.
Thank you.
Anyone else want to share? Tracy.
Really, really different feeling completely to rosemary. Rosemary was like uplifting, invigorating, and I would say cool. Cinnamon was warm.
Yeah.
And I felt myself heating. And I felt my sinuses kind of clearing. And then when it got down to my tummy, my question is, does cinnamon work on anything like parasites or the digestive tract? I almost felt like I want to be grainy, so I felt like an exfoliation, like it exfoliating, and I had the word bacteria and parasite. So I just wanted to ask that question if there's anything specific to cinnamon around any of that.
Cinnamon's definitely antibacterial and anti-inflammatory. Worms, parasites. I've never known cinnamon to be anti-parasitic, but actually Tanya, who's on the call, Tanya, do you know if the essential oil of cinnamon is anti-parasitic or not? Can you bring yourself up?
Hey.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi.
Hello. Yes, I use that in my worming tincture.
Oh, fabulous.
Cool. Okay.
I do oregano and cinnamon in with the herbs, Karen. So do a bit of
oregano
just I add
fabulous, eh?
Yeah. So yes, the answer is yes.
Cool.
There you go, Tracy. Obviously, it infiltrated your cellular matrix, that's for sure.
Indeed.
Very cool. Awesome. Okay, thank you very much, Tracy, for that insight. Very cool. I love learning, don't you? Okay.
We're all here to learn. Every day we learn something new, don't we, eh? It's great.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay.
Fantastic, Karen. Thank you so much. It was 2 done in one party. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, fun. Love it. We could do it all day, couldn't we?
But we're not.
Except for you can't. I would recommend when you're doing these downloads is just do 4 a week, because it's a lot for your body to actually take on board if you try and do all of them all at the same time. And so that's why we recommend that you do it over a period of time. And so we were going to do it as an 11-week course, but we felt, I did anyway, I just sort of felt, well, I might want to do it sooner. So yeah, but 4 a week's good.
Can be tempting to do more, but we don't want to blow anybody out of the water with it.
No, that's right. Yeah, because it can be a bit, it's very, very, because if you're downloading the cellular matrix, we don't want to overload it too quick. I think that's the thing. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, Karen, it's coming to the top of the hour now, and we're going to draw this party to a close so it stays so energetically high for everybody. So you've done a lot of downloading, guys. You downloaded 2 beautiful herbs into your matrix already. I'm going to ask you, please, to make sure that you stay very hydrated. Really important to get your hydration up, okay?
Yeah.
Very important. What's the feedback, anything that you find? Tracy, your beautiful feedback about the tummy just then. Feedback, anything that you find, and don't question it. If it comes up, if it raises its awareness to you, jot it down or acknowledge it, but don't make it, how do we describe this? Don't go linear with it.
No.
Flow from your heart.
Yeah. And
It's
we would
exciting.
love for you to share this. That would be awesome, because this is so interesting that people don't really, it's very hard for us to understand it, let alone people who don't know much about the frequency energy medicine side. And so we would love for you to share what you got out of it. So yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, do some feedback on the Quantum Healing page. Awesome.
Yeah.
What a great idea. Okay, guys, until our next party, keep an eye open. We're doing them randomly from time to time. Reach out if you've got any questions. But see you
Thanks,
soon.
beautifuls.
Bye. Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.